Shalom and good day all, this is Healing29 back again for an indie comic review, and in this indie comic review I'll be covering Assassin's Apprentice Volume 3 Issue 1, and starting off with first things first, does this cover in any way, shape or form connect to something that is happening inside with the story? Sure enough it does, to which I give it a 7.5 out of 10. Now it's time to move into the area of the internal art as we have a look around the beginning, middle, and of course the end, and also what is happening story-wise with the characters. So as we start to move into the beginning of the story, we are following the main character as they continue their training to become an assassin or an apprentice assassin. And of course with this we get to see a number of the things that that the character goes through in their training. As we start to move towards the middle of the story, the main character is now starting to move on to one of the jobs that he's been requested to do, only to find out some interesting news towards the end. So as we start to move towards the end of the story, we end up seeing the main character, I think it's Verity or something like that, catching up with someone who he personally knows, who looks like they could possibly be on their last days or their deathbed. So we'll definitely find out more in the next issue. For the internal art, I give it a 7.5 out of 10. Now it's time to move in relation to the story and its rating, to which the area will consist of 3 areas. First is time, location, and the cast of characters, whether they're mentioned by name or actually appear in person. Next, so the first area is the area of time, to which we have the next morning actually brought up within the character's journal, as we are following part of their journal in this story. And it's definitely something that's sort of helping the story come across a little bit easier. The location that we learn, or a location that we learn about in the story, is a place called the Forge. So it's going to be interesting as to what more will be happening in relation to the area of the Forge. Cast of characters consisting of King Bounty, Smithy, Galen, and Burrick. For the overall story rating, I give it a 6.5 out of 10, as I felt that there was some elements that could have been maybe left for the next issue, or at least addressed a little bit more clearly in this issue. For the overall story rating, I give it a 6.5 out of 10. Until then, let's keep it colourful and have yourself an awesome day.